Alright, let's do this. I know I'm supposed to be wearing a Steelers shirt, but I couldn't find my Steelers shirt. Anyway, Super Bowl time. Let's watch J-Chip's team get crushed. I'm going to make him play Minority Report.
Nope.
What? Hey, what gives?
What are you talking about?
I put a lot of money in your pocket to make sure that J-Chip's team lost. How did this happen?
Well, someone else paid.
Who?
It was me, J-Chip from the J-Chip Show. You should know better, Hobo, than to bribe your way to victory.
So, you did it just to tell me it's not okay?
Semantics. Anyways, I won again, so that means I get to pick the next game for you to review. And the next game you're going to review is Shrek Extra Large.
J-Chip, no man, I can't do that right now. I got so much more I gotta do, man. You gotta give me a pass on that one.
Alright, fine, I'll be merciful. So, let me ask you this. Do you know anything about football?
Oh, well I know the players wear, jerseys and I think helmets, and they kick the ball around.
Let me ask you this. How many points are scored in a touchdown?
7?
Hobo, what are we going to do with you? You know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do with you. Oh, you'll find out tomorrow when you play a sports game.
J-Chip, how could you do this to me, J-Chip? This is horrible. You can't do this to me. No, you can't do this. No, no, J-Chip, no, how could you do this to me? Oh, well, I worked so hard on my Shrek special, I fell asleep. Oh yeah, totally, J-Chip would never do that to me.
You're right, I totally wouldn't. Anyway, here's the real game you're going to be reviewing.
Oh, come on. Uncharted? No, not another good game.
Okay, so just so there's no confusion, we're only going to be talking about Drake's Fortune specifically. Yeah, we're doing the PS4 collection, but it's just the first game. Cool? Cool. The story for Uncharted follows Nathan Drake, the alleged descendant of Francis Drake. He and Elena, a plucky and brave reporter, find Francis's coffin, only to find no remains, but rather a journal inside. This journal points to the lost treasure of El Dorado, so Nathan and his longtime friend Sully set out to find the treasure, unwary of the dark forces hatching a plot. The story is great. It has action, adventure, intrigue, and great characters. Now let's see if the gameplay holds up. Gameplay for Drake's Fortune is a cover-based third-person shooter. There are lots of baddies between Drake and the treasure, so load up those guns. Drake can hold 2 guns, a sidearm like a pistol, Uzi, or revolver, and a larger weapon. You'll mostly find machine guns and shotguns, but a few other weapons sneak in there too. Nathan is a handy shot, but he's no stranger to hand-to-hand combat. This isn't a huge staple of his arsenal, but he can go toe-to-toe with his enemies if he wants. When punching the lights out of a gunman, you'll want to use the brutal combo, done by hitting fast, strong, fast. The timing is a bit tricky, but doing this will net Nathan more ammo, which could come in handy if things get hairy. There are plenty of guns lying around the battlefield, as well as dropped by Nathan's as of recently deceased enemies. There's always enough ammo to get out of a firefight, but can you make it through the storm of bullets to nab that grenade launcher a goon carelessly left there? Between shooting sections, Nathan will also have puzzle and platforming sections. Our hero is quite nimble, able to shimmy up cliffs, pipes, trees, and more, and the game makes great use of this. Be careful though, one wrong move could send Nathan out to meet his great ancestor. Also, not all surfaces are stable, so get ready to scramble in some of these spots. Nathan is also good about catching himself if you walk off a ledge or think you're going to come up short, but he's not immune to falling. Over and over again. The puzzles aren't exactly brain benders, but they're a nice break from platforming and gunfights. Drake can consult his handy-dandy journal for clues. Some of these clues can be a bit vague, and I did have to look up a puzzle at one point, but puzzles take a back seat on this journey. You'll mostly be fighting and climbing. Also, keep an eye out while you're doing the whole adventurer thing. Small treasures are dotted throughout the game, and nabbing them will get you some fancy rewards. Don't be ashamed if you have to look up a guide, because they can be cleverly hidden. Thankfully, checkpoints are frequent, so you don't have to replay too much if you die, and you can die very quickly. Gradually, the enemies get more powerful hardware. Heck, at the end of the adventure, they even have armor. If I had any gripes with the game, they would mainly be that just when you think you're done, they drop more enemies on you in the worst spots where you're no longer protected. And some battles, namely toward the end, are way more annoying than they have any right to be. But really, that's the best I got in terms of complaints. One final note about this game is that this game has milestones. It keeps track of certain things you do, how many enemies you've killed, how many headshots, how many explosions, etc., and also compares your milestones to your friends. So that's kinda cool. This game looks gorgeous. The colors pop and the environments are beautiful and distinct. Lush jungles, old temples, enemy strongholds, and more. The screen going black and white when you're near death is a nice touch too, and the music is awesome. Intense during fighting, eerie when something's not right, it all works out great. It's not without its flaws though. I had instances where Drake's model couldn't decide if he wanted to walk or run, and the internal argument and struggle was pretty funny if not a bit awkward. Heck, sometimes his movement and animation just locked up and he just slid across the ground. But the pros totally outweigh the cons.
So, that's Uncharted on the PS4. How is it? Let's look at it and see. How's the gameplay? It's fantastic. The gunplay is fun, the platforming is fun, the puzzles are cool. Really, this game just nails all three of those things. It's fantastic. So the presentation is also awesome. You know, everything looks great, the music is awesome, the voice actors breathe life into their characters. It's fantastic. You know, like I said, it's great. There's just a couple of minor hiccups here and there, but guys, Hobo approves.
There. I hope you learned your lesson, Hobo. And you should always know, cheaters never prosper.
Yeah, I know. I will not try to outbribe J-Chip. Oh, J-Chip?
Yeah, what's up? Ugh.
Don't ever do that again. I know you were thinking of making me play a sports game. Don't ever think about that again.
Oh, man. I don't know how you did that, but that really hurt. But you know what, Hobo? That's it. If you can do it, so can I. Ugh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you get notifications, and come back next time when we do our
Hobo?